So everyone, welcome to the Power Play of CJ Prospect Profiles. Today I want to focus in on Mitch Wheaton of the Kelowna Rockets and one of the top Western Hockey League defensemen eligible for the 2013 NHL entry draft. He's playing up there in Kelowna. This is his first year in the dub. Played for the Spruce Grove Saints of the Alberta Junior League each of the last year, and then played one game this year. And has 8 points through 39 games with Kelowna. Not exactly lighting the world on fire. This kid is a defenseman. He's 6'5", 225 pounds. Already has a pro frame, and is really turning heads because of size. I honestly don't think he's that much further behind where Griffin Reiner was his first year in the dub. I mean, mind you, he's 17, but this is still his first year in the Western Hockey League. So he's really, filling it out. He's 50th ranked North American skater, or between 40 and 50. Those are always kind of crapshoots, depending on who you ask. But I thought he's been a good compliment on Kelowna's blue lines. Madison Bowie, who's more of a offensive Drew Doughty-esque defenseman on that blue line. They got a pretty good team up there in Kelowna. But even Miles Bell's really lighting it up. Jesus, flying under the radar. Bell, 72 points, 52 games. But back to Wheaton, y'all got a kid who's going to be every time you see a big defense, when you want to put the Chara label on him, I don't think that's necessarily fair to him. Those are big shoes to fill, no pun intended. But you look at guys who've gone up in draft rankings because of their size. You look at Jared Cowan in 2009, Jamie Alexiak 2 years ago. Tyler Myers, former Kelowna Rocket, and Kelowna's had a pretty good track record of producing quality defensemen. You look at Shea Weber in 2003, Luke Shannon, and Tyler Myers 2008. So they've done a fantastic job at sending quality blue liners to the show, and I think Wheaton's going to be next in line. You're not getting an offensive superstar. I think he's going to be a shutdown guy. He's going to play for a long time. He's not exactly. He's a much better skating version of Hal Gill. He's more polished, more refined. He has a lot of work to do in a lot of different regards, but I think long term he's going to be a solid shutdown defenseman that's going to play on your penalty kill and make life miserable for opposing forwards. I still think he can add an inch. You're going to queue realistically. He gets drafted this year, plays 2 more years in the dub. At 20, could be 6'7", 235 pounds. That's a monster. You're not worried about what he can do offensively if he's that big. And maybe, Chara took a long time to develop his offensive repertoire. Maybe it's the same thing, but if not, he's going to play a long time in this show, and I think he'll definitely be a second-round pick. I think a team will move up for him. Wherever he gets slotted, he'll get drafted ahead of that because you need size in your blue line. That's been proven the last couple Stanley Cup champions. If it's Daniel Chara, we keep harping on him, but how important he was for the Boston Bruins last 2011, and they're winning the Stanley Cup. So, I think Wheaton's going to be a quality professional hockey player for many, many years. Anyway, let's talk this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles of Mitch Wheaton and the Kelowna Rockets. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.